What is going on?
Hi
Some music
everyone.
in the background.
Welcome.
Hope all's well. Today's video, we wanted to take you guys across 14th Street. We're on the intersection of 14th and 2nd. And we walked through a few times, but we actually haven't done like a 14th Street video together, that is. So, want to show you around. Pretty entertaining. It's Sunday, and yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah, it's almost 5 p.m. So
Yes.
hopefully the sun won't go down too much while
Yes.
we're recording. But yeah, let's go. We did.
The fun part is, so Vlada's still getting familiar with me using the front camera and then the back one. So by the time you heard that, she had said a full sentence, and Vlada's she's like, oh, I hate myself, go. But on that note, yeah, we're on 14th and 2nd. We just finished getting some froyo, and
Yeah. We love
we're-
froyo. 16 handles. That's
Yeah.
where it's at.
it is, yeah. But yeah, decided just to walk through here. It's always pretty entertaining. Bait and Hook is a place we used to go to pretty often. It's still
Yeah,
open, which is
it's,
nice.
They have really good happy hour. They're a fish spot, not fish, a seafood place.
Yeah,
but
you
they
get
have like
drinks and oysters. and
yeah,
stuff.
for happy hour they had like really good drinks and then dollar oysters and then some other stuff on happy hour. So
Yeah, we haven't been there in a while, but in fairness, we don't live around here like we used to. But
this place is new, the dollar
it's
pizza.
probably, yeah, dollar pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't pass too many of these, ironically, in our videos, but yeah, there's a lot of dollar pizza places in the area, and not bad, especially if you just want like some quick food.
Yeah, especially if you're like in a rush and you're just like, let me just get a quick pizza.
Yeah, there were a few in Midtown, depending on where you are. I know.
Yeah, and also like not Greenwich. Wait, maybe Greenwich Village.
Yeah, I mean,
I
there's
forgot which.
there's
yeah.
always I was gonna say, in terms of like in Midtown, I remember when I used to work there, that occasionally for lunch I would grab a slice or two. But yeah, in Greenwich Village, I would imagine too, because it's quick, drunk food, and someone's paying up there, so we can face it this way. But
Wait, where?
are you pointing at?
Oh no, I was gonna say over there. There's a. There's no over there if you want.
I'm gonna point it this way, so
Okay.
and probably walk a little faster too, because yeah. But I mean, that is a transition to say that.
Oh, good vibes only.
Good vibes
Oh,
only.
that's a
Yes.
crystal store.
Yes, Vlada's a fan of the crystals.
No, I'm
these
not.
days. Yes,
I hate them.
yes, she's the spiritual one.
Oh
not
wow,
the,
Williamsburg pizza.
Not the meth
Oh,
kind.
this is open. So,
Actually, maybe. What were you gonna tell us?
oh wow, I used to go to this place quite a few times. It was
What's the name of
they had pickleback shots,
Oh,
and
did it have a name?
I'm blanking on the name, but yeah, they were known. They had different type of pickle juice,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially you just like could take different type of pickleback shots. I went there on like 2 or 3 dates actually.
Wow, classy lady over here, but
Not with Isaac.
not with me. No. Ooh, burn.
For who is that a burn, me or you?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Both
Anyway,
of us.
both of us.
Burned
Yes.
ourselves.
Anyways, 3rd Avenue coming up here, and we'll take it to about 8th or so.
Yeah, because then we just take the L.
Yes. And we'll pass by Union Square, kind of in the distance there.
That's the place that has like a lot of people,
Characters.
foot traffic. Well,
Yeah.
Characters too, but foot traffic.
Yeah, but we'll pass a few things before then. Trader Joe's, the Trader Joe's wine shop that we've mentioned a few times. What was here before? Retail space release. Were they
don't
building
remember.
it? I don't remember either, to be honest. But
I'm trying to remember, but I don't.
I feel like it was something.
Maybe
that maybe
office
they were
buildings or
building.
something?
I mean, above it, yeah. But anyway, but I only say that because this might be. We were up here earlier. Briggs and Fox were importing. That's a place that we went to quite often in the past, and unfortunately, it looks like space for rent now. It was a really good kind of just restaurant, lounge bar, more like restaurant bar, but
Yeah. 5 napkin burger. Oh, you just turned it.
no, I'm just
No,
looking
I
around.
was just
yeah.
gonna say 5 napkin burger. That place has good
Yeah.
burgers. I've been there actually a few times in Boston. I've ate it once in that one, but yeah, they have like a few locations and it's really good. They have
Yeah.
really good burgers. They have like I think bottomless brunch there too, or just like brunch drinks and stuff like that. So I haven't gone there too often, but yeah, if you're in the mood for burgers, it's a good spot. And it's big in there too.
Yeah, that's always helpful, especially with we were in a place earlier. I wouldn't say exactly it was 25% capacity, but all that to say, there's a lot of room if you do want to have a nice seat.
And they have summer frozen watermelon margaritas.
Yeah.
So that's always good. This
what
place is
Vlada
actually
just
new,
said.
the falafel place.
Yeah, we couldn't really put our finger on what it was before.
Yeah, we were blanking
I
on
feel like
what
it was
it was.
a hot dog or I don't know what it was.
And then
but-
obviously Joe's Pizza.
yeah, this one here. There's a few, but
1975.
there's 1975.
That's what it said, since
Joe's.
1975.
Yes, but to say that there's a few locations, but that's one of them, of course.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's always have lines here. Nothing
Well,
crazy.
especially during the weekend. So if you need to go to Trader Joe's, try to go on like a Tuesday, random.
But there's
2
always
p.m.
a line. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
one here. But the thing we'll call out's more interesting. There's a wine shop over here, which I don't think is pretty common, and
No.
you can get wine pretty dirt cheap.
Only some places have the Trader Joe wine. So the reason why it's cheap, I'll tell you a funny quick
Oh,
story.
Let's hear it.
Is because there's 2 owners of Trader Joe's. So they kind of like got into one of them owns the actual Trader Joe's, one of them owns the wine shop. So the one with the wine shop, he got a divorce, and it was like a nasty divorce with him and his wife. So he didn't want her to get any of the money from their divorce.
Yeah.
So basically, he just made everything dirt cheap in there, so that way she doesn't make any money off
Yeah.
of their divorce, and he doesn't really profit from the wine store, which is why the wine is so cheap.
Short and sweet, I love it.
So-
yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's a perfect example of being bitter.
Yeah.
Or
and-
vindictive.
well,
maybe a better word.
I mean, actually, to be fair, he doesn't make any money from it either, and then
Yeah.
that's why the wine there can go for like $2 or $3.
It's probably why there's not that many locations either, because it's already a negative
Yeah. So-
operation, if you will.
Yeah. So if you want to get wine with the least margin possible, you should go there.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, we're just walking through some scaffolding right now. Apologies, anyone watching, but as always, building something
Commercial.
commercial.
Wow, that's random. You would think it's like gonna be residential, not commercial, right?
Maybe it'll be commercial until
Or
it's residential.
maybe it might be NYU also, maybe. Because it was like NYU there, and then across the street was NYU.
Possibly.
So it
Yeah,
might
there's
be.
a lot of them around here. I think most of these are NYU dormitories, if I'm not mistaken, but a lot of the area is dominated by their kind of buildings, so
Yeah.
possible. But on the right here, just kind of like quick eat stuff, nothing crazy.
Yeah, because there's also a train over there too,
Yeah.
which was the Union Square, which has houses a bunch of different trains.
There's a lot of train stations too, but this one definitely has a lot that connects, like Vlada saying.
Yeah.
Union Square is pretty prominent in this area, and that also is added by the trains that are kind of connecting, and it's a little sketchy depending on when you come, but definitely a meeting spot for a lot of people, especially
Yeah.
if you like meet here and then head downtown or something.
Exactly.
Or
There's
uptown
a-
even, yeah.
Yeah, there's always a bunch of foot traffic in this specific Union Square area.
Yeah.
There's usually on the weekends, there's like food markets. There's a bunch of stores right here.
Yeah.
This is like a great place to meet, to like go to different like brunch spots.
Yeah.
So yeah, very popular foot traffic area
Yeah.
at all times of the
That's-
day.
that's
And there's
for
also
sure.
have a bunch of protests too at times, which like takes place right at the park.
Yeah, so Union Square is used for many things. It is a park as well, but Vlada alluded to a few of them. Different purposes and protests here as well. So it's
Or performances. There's just so much stuff that happens there.
pretty much,
So-
yeah. But Vlada also alluded to some of the shopping, which we'll get more of as we walk down 14th. But you kind of get a start of them here with like Best Buy, Nordstrom Rack, and as we go down 14th in the direction we're going west, we'll have a lot more as well. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a fun area, especially like, say you are meeting like a friend or something, and you're like, oh, what should we do? I would say like,
Yeah.
it's good to like do a brunch that's like around here, and then if you guys want to hang out after, just like come here and just walk down.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of stores.
especially on Broadway, I'm sure.
Yeah,
We've done a few
exactly.
videos, to say the least, walking down here, but just because it's always pretty entertaining, and we feel strongly we're like, depending where you are in the city, there's certain spots where you probably should check out just because you can get a lot, whether it's shopping or restaurants or just kind of a different view of the city versus like maybe more quote unquote touristy areas. But it's also very scenic too. You kind of get a
Yeah.
look of it here, but it's really pretty. You can probably cross and see a better view of it. But always I keep an eye out for the. Oh,
sorry.
we got the road catching all the lights.
Oh.
Almost stepped on Vlada's foot there, but all good. But yeah, a lot of kind of heavy foot traffic in this immediate area.
Whole
The
Foods.
Whole Foods here as well. So, ironically, for Sunday, it is pretty not as many people. But I remember a time where it's like back-to-back people. I'm sure you remember also,
Yeah.
especially on like a nice weather day or Friday or weekend in general. So, kind of have like these
Yeah, they always have like random
tables here and they
stuff
sell
around here.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
incense. It
Yeah.
always smells really nice too.
Yeah,
'cause
they have
get the
some
incense.
occasionally on the other side as well. Obviously,
Yeah.
this bus is blocking it,
Yeah.
but you kind of have like some more shopping. This
Oh
used
yeah,
to be
this
a Forever, right?
yeah, this used to be a Forever
Yeah.
21. Yeah.
Yeah. So, kind of.
Yeah, it closed fairly recently, but
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna build here because it is a big spot. It's actually two or three floors.
Yeah, it's pretty large.
But then also you have
so.
this little mini shopping area. It has
Yeah.
DSW and Burlington.
Yeah, it's a few options.
Yeah, and then the DSW and Burlington both have multiple floors in there. So
Yeah. So, a little hectic over there, so should be okay now. But you have a few more stores kind of in that direction where we're pointing, and pretty nice. If
Yeah.
you head this way, you'll head towards like the Flatiron Building, uptown in general, and then in this general direction you have like
A bunch of
restaurants,
restaurants, yeah.
cafes. It looks really cool. Looks nice.
yeah, you have a bunch of things. I mean,
Yeah.
here, like we said, like if you do a meeting spot here, you have so many options.
Yeah.
And down like this block, there's just a bunch of like quick eats.
14th, that is. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're heading down this now, so we'll show it off. We kind of alluded to a lot of shopping, stores, and just very walkable stores, quick eats, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So Taco Bell, I think, still here.
Yeah, Taco Bell and
That
Wendy's.
is kind of like a go-to back in the day after a crazy, not a crazy night, but after a night of drinks. And I only say that because you would go in at like any time after 1 a.m. It would be totally packed, which sounds crazy, but it's just anyone that's experienced probably is aware. It sounds good. This stuff.
That's Lush.
Lush, right?
So
Yeah.
Lush makes their own soaps in the actual store.
Smells
and when
fresh.
you buy things, it will say who was packaged by.
Oh.
It'll show like a little picture and a bio.
Is it like
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got like a gym here.
Planet Fitness.
Planet
I feel like
Fitness.
every time we're even like
We're showing this side a little more just because the side opposite to us doesn't have as many shops. Maybe like smaller businesses, but this side maybe more notable names. But yeah, this is that Taco Bell I was referring to, where there'll be times where this place is completely packed in the inside.
Yep.
More so in the past. Oh, sorry. More so in the past, but kind of just interesting.
It's funny. What did you say?
What's that say? Joe Fitness?
305.
Oh, I thought it said
305.
Joe.
So 305 Fitness.
Uh-huh.
305 is Miami. But
Okay.
basically, what they do is 305 is it's like a dance class. It's like kind of like Zumba.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Sounds unique. But yeah,
Joe Fitness.
my eyes. you
No,
know,
you're
you
so
know.
cute.
Oh, thanks. Nice save.
No, you're just as normal.
But yeah, we're still walking down, and this is a new school on our left. A few people have mentioned call this building out in the past, like either like a stream or like just older videos. But really cool building. Doesn't do it as much justice just from this angle. But anyone look up the new school on Fifth Avenue, and you
Super
get a
cute.
cool idea. When we cross, we'll probably get a better look because we'll be in a different angle. But yeah, as we keep going, you still have like a handful of stores. I think they're most dense in that direction where we just were.
Here it gets a little bit less. Just like less stores, some more office buildings.
Yeah,
As you go down this way,
Yeah.
that's Fifth Avenue.
yeah. Most
So you
people are
have, like-
familiar with
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you also have like
So you can see a Freedom Tower a little bit peeking out. in the
Oh, yeah.
distance there. Right there, kind of cool. And you can also see the Empire over here. Right up there. So
You
pro
got the
tip
best
if you
of
want.
both
Yeah,
worlds.
I would say if you want to see slightly both, you could be on 5th on 14th Street and kind of see it. So it's kind of cool. But mostly residential, kind of like more of a noticeable blend, I would say. as we go down, but still like most of the stores.
Yeah, an office building too, and also these all side streets. There's
Mhm.
some random stores, but also office buildings as
Yeah.
well.
But again, pretty walkable. I mean, depending on the time of the day, I would probably lean not being around here later. It's more so like around Union Square because you just have like some oddballs. Oh, and you have Washington Square Park down there too.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so kind of a nice like touch point for a few. But I
Yeah.
was gonna say the later you're out, you just have like a lot of you just want to be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets interesting.
That's the way to put it.
we'll say that.
Some more food.
Ooh,
here.
Namaste bookstore.
Yeah, bookstore, kind of cool.
Well, oh, they have crystals.
Okay. Well, we'll see Vlada later if she reviews the crystals they have. But
Oh, and another one, Namaste.
okay. Kind of like a Goodwill here. You don't see that many thrift stores around here. I would say more so.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
in the
in
Lower East Side.
Yeah, Lower East Side has a bunch. Well, also around Gramercy, like in 23rd. If you
Mhm.
walk down 23rd Street, more heading towards East Side, they have a bunch of different
Yeah, I
thrift
think
stores.
they got
have
like a
Housing Works.
Salvation.
Yeah,
over there.
Salvation, Housing Works, Cure for Thrift.
Yeah.
They have like a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
So,
There's
but in
certain
general,
areas.
like the thrift stores around New York are more like spread out.
Mhm.
So just like
Yeah, I was just gonna say there are certain areas that, like the one that comes to mind, we're in Brooklyn, so like Bushwick, off like the Jefferson stop, Morgan stop specifically, the L train. You have like L train Vintage, and you have a couple of thrift stores there. But to Vlad's point, they're not as prominent, and depending on the neighborhood you're in, maybe some are better than others, especially if they work off donations. In like more quote unquote affluent areas, you may have like cooler options for clothes, but they might be more expensive. But
also keep in mind that there's Goodwill outlets.
oh, we've gone to
which-
those, yeah.
yeah,
There's
I
one in
don't-
LIC that we haven't gone to in years, but that was an interesting one.
Yeah, like so if you want really cheap clothes by the pound, you can try there. I don't know
Yeah.
what their protocols is for the pandemic, so I'm sure that they've
Yeah.
like, altered a lot.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, until then, there's no thrift store prices around here. That place is literally, it's a weigh and pay, they call it. So you
Oh,
buy
yeah.
by the pound, and here you could definitely, it's clearly hit or miss, and you got to be patient. But you don't get that too much around here. But it's a different thing altogether. But as we keep going down, and we will, we're heading towards the west side. That's actually one thing we haven't mentioned, where we start on the east side, and just as basic geography, east and west of Manhattan. Different vibes depending on where you are, and we're heading more so where there's neighborhoods, especially when you go south, like Tribeca, Greenwich Village, Soho.
Well, yeah, and then once you hit like 8th, 9th, 10th, that's the meatpacking district.
Exactly, yeah.
Which
well
is
said.
like, you have your Apple store there, you have the Starbucks Reserve there.
Yeah.
Just a lot of sceney, like trendy places.
Yeah, it's really pretty
um,
over there for,
yeah.
in all honesty.
Yeah.
But it is a quote unquote trendier
Trendy. Yeah,
area.
it's very trendy. So like,
Yeah.
you got
The Google building isn't far from there. I don't know if you mentioned
yeah,
that
yeah,
already.
the Google building, Chelsea Market.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of, it's very nice, but in terms of like dining and like going out, it's more on the
Yeah.
upscale side.
But as this walk hopefully shows, I mean, like we'll go in that direction, general direction that is. But if you just kind of take 14 all the way down, as you can see, there's no shortage of stuff to eat. Granted, these are all kind of quick eats, but to say that, if you're in a certain area and you want to eat like nicer food, obviously you can. You have to pay for it as well, but you shouldn't feel limited just because New York is. There's always enough, pretty good options no matter where you are.
Yeah,
So it's a
and
good
you have
thing.
your Five Guys. So.
Yeah, there
You
used
have
to be
like
a DQ here. Which I think
Oh.
it was here actually. Now that I think of it.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, this was that was that before. Watch your back. But a lot of wandering. But yeah, there's a lot of quick food options. This building's really coming up together really fast. This one on the
Oh
corner.
wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
pretty
lots
interesting.
of windows.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
a lot of
really beautiful.
visibility. Probably the best way to put it.
Wow.
Well, it's a joke, but we're never too far from
1
the
to
Starbucks.
4 bedroom residence.
Yeah.
Wow. 10,000 square foot of amenities. I'm sure it's not going to be cheap.
Pretty big, yeah. But all that to say, in super sidetrack, this is at 6th Avenue. We did maybe one video down here, maybe two. Actually, one we did, and the audio went out.
Yeah.
But 6th Avenue is a really pretty avenue, especially when you go up. And then if you head down as well, you kind of head towards like West 4th and pretty cool area as well. But we're gonna keep taking 14th down because it's a cool insight. But yeah, I'm sure anyone maybe familiar with this area, this is definitely new. I think there were just like older tenement buildings here in the past, sort of similar to the left here. So kind of interesting to see it be quite different. Those
Wow,
balconies look pretty sick though, right?
Yeah,
How
that
they
building's
kinda curve in.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be very expensive.
You would think.
I mean, just even looking at it, I'm like, just the windows, there's like literally no walls. It's all windows.
Yeah.
Like you're literally living in a glass house.
Yeah.
And it's
But-
on like the subway is over there. You have your F, the M, and the L. So.
Yeah, I will say. Oh, nice shot of Freedom Tower there too. Actually, kind of
Oh,
the
yeah.
distance. I will say this area, more so in the past few months, but in general, has changed a lot. So, anyone watching this, I mean, maybe if you're in the market for a apartment like this, that's awesome. But that's just maybe something worth noting that the area has been kind of different.
Yeah, it
and-
says double height living, which I'm assuming means really tall ceilings.
Yeah, I actually don't even know what that means. They maybe just like made
Oh, this
up a
place
term.
is new. La Perry Bakery.
Yeah.
It's cute in there.
Yeah, really cute actually. I mentioned in a video in the past where I'm like, I noticed stuff like this more because
Oh,
of
wow.
you, where you notice all the flowers.
Yeah,
Really
that's really
pretty.
nice.
Yeah.
I think that there used to be like a pizza shop or something like
Maybe.
that around there.
Yeah. But it is pretty funny actually now that we're kind of walking past the building beside it here versus the one in the corner.
Yeah, it's
It's
a whole.
Pretty contrast.
Yeah, lots of walls.
Lots of walls, well said. I believe this is just like a apartment building too, which is not bad. Looks kind of cool. Looks like on the roof they have some type of something there. So
Yeah.
kind of cool to see.
Sure, it's just like a.
Yeah. And some good old scaffolding. But yeah, it's definitely a bit of a difference. I mean, we're still going, of course, but kind of just seeing from where we started to where we're heading, and even like the in between, it's kind of interesting
Yeah.
to see.
This block is pretty random.
Yeah.
This avenue itself.
Well, this
Vers-
portion of it, we're still on well, yeah, to your point, we're still on
Yeah.
14th Street, but
Yeah, this avenue between 6th to 7th is pretty
Yes.
random because there's just like a Salvation Army huge one right here.
Hold on, actually. Yeah, pretty nice.
So yeah, it's like a temple.
The temple, yeah. The temple
That's
of
what
Salvation.
it says. Yeah.
I know, I'm just laughing. Oh, sense of Sally. Okay.
Away.
Oh, wait. 6 feet. That looks kind of cool over there. The mural. See it better as
Oh,
we walk
yeah.
through it. But
Kind of reminds me of Hey Arnold.
a little bit, yeah. That's actually a good call. And
Gerald, I think his name was, or something.
he was the one with the afro, right?
Yeah, that was the one to the left. That was the first one I saw.
Yeah, kind of a.
Oh, it's
It
really
looks like
funky.
Hey Arnold mixed with the Simpsons for some reason.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funky. It's cute.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting because you do see like a start of some older buildings, and the irony here is that these are probably not as cheap as you would think
No,
considering
they're
the
not
condition.
cheap.
No, right? Yeah. So
Because
with-
especially because it's really close to meatpacking. It's really close to
Yeah.
meatpacking. I actually had a old coworker that lived
Oh, you
on
mentioned that, yeah.
14th and 8th,
Uh-huh.
between 8th and 9th. And she had like it was like an old building. It was like a third floor walk up, and it was like 3,300 or something, and it was a 1 bedroom, but like
Yeah.
it was small. Like it was probably like
And that's
250 square feet, 300 square feet.
3,300 per month. You're
Yes.
saying. Oh, this is
I was just
the
like,
other
okay.
side of it. Kind of cool.
oh wow,
Yeah.
it's nice.
But yeah, you get that pretty
So,
often
it
here.
Was, yeah, exactly. And she was just like only looking within like the 8th, like in meatpacking basically, and it was like she was like the only thing they can get is like cheapest 3,000.
The thing is, it is a fun area. Very open-minded people. Certain blocks more so than not, just with a lot of cool bars and stuff. But to Vlad's point, it is pretty expensive. Maybe not in this market or as expensive, but it's not cheap. By
Yeah,
any
but it's
means.
not like cheap. Yeah,
So just
especially
maybe
for
something
like
worth
what you're
noting.
paying for, because the apartments that are on the quote unquote lower end
Yeah.
are going to be older. So you know, you can pick whatever you want. I mean, I would say in this market, kind
Yeah.
of, you know, since things aren't as they were, maybe just like forge on the area and then just like get more space and stuff
Or
like
live in
that.
Philly, honestly. Anywhere else, I mean, just there's no shots of Philly. Just just living in a city is a lot different when it's not what it's been, and especially when it's so expensive. It's definitely, keeping your options open. This
Or
looks
live in
kinda
Brooklyn.
cool. Yes, that's it. Kind of steam coming out of the ground, kind of cool. Yeah, we're in 7th right now. Still pretty much taking it down. One thing we haven't mentioned too much actually is the L train, depending on where you're coming from, runs pretty much through 14th Street. I don't think this is one of the stations. The last one was on 6th Avenue.
No, this one is
back.
the red ones.
Correct.
The 1,
so-
2, and 3, but the next one is, yeah.
Yes. So what I said though is the 6th Avenue was the last one we passed, and we're just walking towards 8th, where there's another. So they stop every couple of blocks, but as you can see, you could definitely walk it. But obviously, if you're in a rush, probably easier to take the train if needed. Gonna have some random stores. A bunch of people behind us. We made a funny, not even a joke, but we've noticed there are people walking really close behind us, which is kind of weird.
It's kind of annoying, but
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, even with or without the pandemic, it's kind of like,
Well, I was gonna say
back
more
up.
so because we're in areas where it's really not that crowded.
yeah,
But if you just walk closer than needed, it's kind of annoying. But
yeah.
all to say, just a reminder: keep distance if you can. But yeah, it's really pretty over here.
Yeah, there's kind of like random stuff around here, like barbershops. You have like some food places. Actually, they didn't end pizza.
Yeah,
Probably best to get that before heading into meat packing.
yeah.
Get some.
That's like where not the same thing, but like when people pregame, it's
Yeah.
more so to get a little buzz before you pay more than you need to for drinks.
That's what I was gonna say. Like get some 2 slices and
Pregame
then
on some food,
yeah.
yeah.
You'll be like, all right, I got my dinner. I don't
Yeah.
need to get dinner in meat packing.
Or you'll just be like, I'll just have a
Yeah.
nap instead. But yeah, as we keep going, the area does get really pretty, especially with the restaurants over there. And obviously when the sun goes down, you can see some cool lights and stuff as well. So not bad. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, you have your KGB Espionage Museum, which is probably closed, but
Where's that?
it's right over there. The white awning.
Probably pass it in a second.
Yeah.
And we'll probably see a slight uptick of people. We've seen people consistently, but like we mentioned, the train stations kind of got a little pulses of people come in and out. So probably no exception down here.
Yeah. Oh, the Crooked Knife. I don't know if it's still open, but it was an awesome brunch spot. It used to be so packed, and it was bottomless brunch. And yeah, it was really good. Let's see if it's open still. Oh yeah, they have 25% occupancy, which is awesome. Yeah, they have like they have bottomless brunch. They have one here, and then they have one somewhere else. I'm forgetting where, but yeah, it was a really good spot. Really
Cool.
good drinks and just a cool vibe.
Cool vibes are cool. Yeah, pretty nice. That's I would assume homes people live. Again, not the cheapest options, but definitely nice.
Up and Down was I'm sure it's closed now, but it's like a really upscale club.
This place here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Upscale club.
Oh.
Long lines. I haven't been, but I saw pictures. They have like a huge chandelier inside. There's like
chandelier.
yeah.
Interesting.
There's like celebrities that went
That's
in
kind of
here.
interesting.
So
Weird. Like a ice
Fort?
and clove. Yeah, we saw some literal igloos in Brooklyn when we passed. Which park was it? Irving Square Park.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. I think it was in a stream or something. But yeah. Oh wow, like the sunset looks really cool down there. I don't know if Vlada could see it. She would have been like, "Oh, cool."
oh yes.
There we
it looks
go.
really nice.
There she is. But yeah, we'll probably take you guys just across the street just to kind of wrap it. And we're on 14th and 8th at the moment, so yeah. And yeah, a similar thing. We'll probably we've done a few videos actually walking up from here to like up. think when we were heading to Hudson Yards once. But yeah, for the most part, pretty cool area. Museum of Illusions right in front of us here. It looks like what it was, a post office at one point or a bank.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Same with this, it's at CVS now apparently. And yeah, we'll probably cross over and then bid you farewell.
Yeah, yesterday we actually started our live like right across.
Yeah, I was gonna say we literally started down there and kind of made our way down. It was a Saturday. Depending when you're watching this, it would likely not be tomorrow, but definitely was fun. We'll look down a little bit just to end over there.
Yeah.
But as you see here, you definitely see less like retail stores, if you will. And like Vlada mentioned, the further we go, we're kind of in considered meatpacking districts, so the vibe in general is a little bit different. But we'll probably say that for another video. We'll probably wrap over here because it's kind of cool. Sick stuff. But as always, guys, we hope you enjoyed.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Nice walk down 14th Street. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed. So thank you for watching as always, and
We'll see you very soon.
see you next time.
Bye.